Okay, before we hit the field, we're going to do a depth test. This is in the backyard, regular, average, sandy soil. I'm down here about 6.5, call it 7 inches, even 8 inches to the top of the grass, but I'm gonna say that's a 7-inch test. I'm gonna set this clad quarter flat at the bottom of the hole. Okay, I'm gonna put some dirt on top of that. Then I'm gonna replace this plug. All right, I'm gonna set you down right up here, and I'm gonna grab the detector, see if we can get a tone. Alright, I'm going to turn the detector on. I'm going to make sure I'm in max sensitivity. And we're going to give it a test. That's pretty iffy right there. It's hitting a low tone, an iron tone, but then it's also hitting the high tone. I would call that iffy. So that's about max depth on a quarter, is that 7-inch mark. Try it from another direction here. Yeah, same thing. It's real bouncy, and that's about max depth for a quarter. Starting to repeat a little bit. Alright, not too bad. Okay, I'm just cruising along out here in the bean field, and I ran into this signal. Real solid penny signal. And it's not moving around at all, and it's showing deep on the gauge too. Alright, let's see if I can pinpoint it. Right there. Alright, let me get the shovel out and we'll pop this plug. Okay, I got it out of the hole, and I think it's this lump right here. Yep. Ooh, that's lead. That's a musket ball. Look at that. Cool. That is awesome. Great big musket ball. It's real heavy. That's a big hunk of lead, guys. Alright. Nice find for the Go-Find. Okay, another rock solid penny signal here. Right there. Alright, we'll dig it. Alright, well this was only about 4 inches down. It's out of the hole. We're ringing up a solid penny signal now. Let's see what we've got here. I see something that looks somewhat like a flat button or a penny, or a shotgun shell. That's what we've got. Shotgun shell head stamp. Okay, so that one was fairly deep, about 5 or 6 inches. It's coming up as a penny signal right over here in this clump. And I see something green and round, kind of round, but it looks old. Let's check it out. Oh, it's an old brass rivet. Yep, it's an old brass rivet. May have come off of a saddle piece or horse tack or something like that. Wow, look how green that is. Okay, good penny signal here, and I just flipped it out, and I think I can see it. I can see it right there. I think it's a buckle. Either that or some twisted wire. Like a D-buckle right here. Yep, that's what it is. Got a little D-buckle. Alright. Pretty cool. Deep signal down there, probably 6 or 7 inches. And I see a green disc here. Right there. Looking like a flat button. Oh yeah, look at the gold gild on that one. That's beautiful. Very nice. We will take it. Okay, kind of a weak penny signal on this one, gang. It was only a couple inches down, but I just kicked this out, and it's kind of looking like a buckle or something like that. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's all bent up, but I think it used to be a buckle frame. Still a pretty decent find. It's got to be fairly old. Lots of green patina on it. Oh, it looks like it says something up here. Solid bronze. Oh, nice. Can you see that on there? Solid bronze. Cool. All right, we'll take it. Okay, I've switched locations to an old horse pasture here. There's an old stable up here where we've got permission to detect. There's a lot of trash in the ground, but I thought I'd take the Go-Find in here and see what we can go find. Stay tuned. Okay, we have our first penny for the Go-Find. About 2 inches down. Good strong signal. I just flipped the plug up and I can see where it was. And it was right on the bottom of the plug. I took it out and looked at it real quick just to see. And it's going to be a wheat penny. I think it's a 57. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me see if I can get this to focus. Yeah, it's hard for me to see. Hopefully you can see it better. 57, 53. Pretty sure it's a wheatie. Pretty cool. Gotta love it. Okay, penny signal on this one, and I didn't even bother to capture it live because it was only an inch down. So I just reached down and scooped up some dirt, pulled this out, and I looked at it, flipped it over, and it's an old flat button. Can you imagine that? Only about an inch down. Wow. Pretty cool. Okay, I've got a really good signal right here. Just a rock solid penny signal. Giving me kind of a weak penny, maybe a dime, something like that. But that is just rock solid. And it disappears immediately when I pull the coil up off the ground. Alright, let's do a live dig on this one. Let's see what we can do here. Set this detector down. Got to keep my eye on the prize here. Okay, let's see if we can get this done. Might be some tree roots in here. Tell you what, so far this detector is pretty impressive. You know, for an entry-level detector, I'm very impressed with its performance to this point. Okay. See some things here that... Oh, there it is right there. It's a key. Got an old key in the horse pasture. And you know, just so it needs to be said, just because I'm out here in an old horse pasture, there's no horses out here anymore, nobody uses it, but you still need to replace your plugs, guys. Make it look like you weren't even here. Very, very important. Beautiful day in North Carolina. Look at this huge tree here. I got a couple of them in front of me that are huge. Great places to hunt. Stay tuned. Okay, let's do a quick paper towel wrap up from the field test today, and it was literally a field test, at least for the first part of the hunt. These are the finds from the bean field, and I've been finding a lot of nice relics out there. This is that little green rivet, that brass piece after it's been cleaned up. Kind of like a little 2 washers on it or something. Very old. I did find this, and it's a little lead bag seal. Some verbiage on it. So that was pretty old. Been out there a long time. The musket ball is my favorite. Literally the 3rd signal of the morning. Great big musket ball. It's been tossed around in that field for a long time. The flat button here, it was hard to beat though, as far as the best find. Look at all that gold gilt left. The back mark, see if you can see it here. It's a William Wallace, a W. Wallace back mark, which dates that button somewhere between 1800 and 1828, from what I've gathered. Haven't all cleaned it up all yet, but I might be able to take a toothpick on it and get some more of that gold to shine through. Not much on the front, just some flecks, but pretty awesome. Definitely the best find for that hunt. This was a piece of lead, that D buckle, and then that solid bronze buckle. Let's take a look at that again. There it is. Too bad it's a little bent up. Alright, over to the horse pasture. I found a dime. I found these 4 memorial pennies, a broken key. You saw the live dig key, the flat button from the horse pasture, and 2 Wheaties down here. I can't get a date off of this one, and then this is that 1951. So, alright, it's